The Nightingale was written and directed by Jennifer Kent and is about a young woman named Claire who in 1825 is tracking a British officer through the wilderness because of a terrible act of violence he committed against her family. She offers a great deal of money to a tracker named Billy to help her track down this officer as well as his comrades and hopefully get some sweet, sweet revenge. Jennifer Kent directed The Babadook, which is one of my favorite horror films ever. I love that movie so much. I thought it was brilliant. Maybe top 10 best directorial debuts I've ever seen. Truly, truly great work, and so naturally I was pumped out of my mind to see her next film. And with The Nightingale, she proves that she is a talent to watch. This movie is complex, extremely difficult, horrifically brutal and disturbing. One of the most unsettling movies I've ever laid eyes on. There are so many horrific acts of violence. After an early scene that was quite horrible, I thought to myself, okay, that's what everyone talked about. After seeing it at festivals, I got through it. That wasn't too bad. All right, we did it. It's okay. That wasn't like the house that Jack built or anything. We're good to go. Oh my God, there's still a lot more of this shit. Whoa boy. I see a lot of films, guys. I don't rattle often, and this movie absolutely bothered me. It is horrific to watch at times, but it is a wonderful film, and I think an important film that will absolutely inspire other filmmakers to try to make a movie, especially if they think their movie might be a little too fucked up to get made, because it's probably not more fucked up than this one. Jesus Christ. But what I appreciated most about the way Jennifer Kent approached some of the more violent aspects of this movie is that they were never used purely for shock value. The things that occur in the movie are not just to go, hey, the rest of our movie kind of sucks, so we're just going to throw some craziness at you to really get your attention and make you feel like we're really edgy. It didn't feel like that to me. It felt like every single choice that was made to push the boundaries to 11 was a choice made to boost the characters and make them more compelling and force them into scenarios where they have to make incredibly difficult choices. The lead character, Claire, is played by Aisling Franciosi, and I can thank her Twitter bio for teaching me how to say that. And similar to Essie Davis in The Babadook, I think this is the best performance I've seen so far this year. I think she is marvelous in this movie. Transcendent. There's not a frame I didn't believe. Never once did I feel like I was watching someone pretend. I was completely lost in her work. Truly, truly amazing work. More than likely, she will not be recognized by the Academy for her work in this film, just as Toni Collette was not for Hereditary, and Essie Davis was apparently somehow ineligible for The Babadook. So I guess the new way to judge whether or not you gave an amazing performance in a film is if you're not nominated for an Academy Award. Sam Claflin as the officer that she's tracking. He is so good in this movie. I hated him. I hated him so fucking much. I have not disliked a character in a movie to such great extents in years. But it's not in the way that I was like, wow, look at all these choices. They're just wrong as a performer. It's purely because of how evil this person is. And he's portrayed to a T excellently by Claflin. I mean, this is his best performance without a doubt. I imagine he was constantly uncomfortable to the point of insanity performing certain scenes, but he's really great in the movie. Jennifer Kent got an excellent performance out of everyone, and that includes Baykali Ganambarr, who plays Billy, the tracker, and I apologize if I said his name incorrectly. The performance she got out of him, too, did not feel like acting. One of the best compliments that I can give this movie is that every single frame is dripping with authenticity. This feels like you're watching real events. And that's one of the reasons why it can be so disturbing, because the things that are depicted in the movie are rough to watch. If you're not a fan of Jennifer Kent as a filmmaker after these two films, okay, I mean, that's your opinion, but there is one thing you cannot say about her. She is not a coward. This is a fearless director, because there are plenty of scenes that many filmmakers would never, ever think about putting in their movies, and yet here we are. Similar to The Babadook, she has horrific dream sequences peppered throughout this film. At times, they overstay their welcome. There's about one or two too many. Because every time there's a dream sequence, you can always tell. She's like running through the woods, or she's really terrified. There's blood on her. She doesn't understand what's going on. And you know that eventually whatever might be happening is going to be bookended by some kind of horrific, startling image. And that happened so many times that it became predictable. The film is also very long, and since it is filled with so many brutal things, it can be a tough watch. I think the film could have been shortened a little bit. But beyond the performances, costume design, production design, all of the things that create such an authentic feeling 1825, what I appreciated most about this movie is how she decides to wrap things up. And don't worry, no spoilers, but she finds a way to do it in such an unconventional approach. You're used to seeing certain things happen in films like this, and she found a way to make it special. She found a way to make it unique. I think The Nightingale proves that Jennifer Kent is one of our finest filmmakers, and I am absolutely on board for her career. I cannot wait to see what else she does. I'm going to give The Nightingale an A-. If it's playing in a theater near you, please do see it. If you're in the Akron area, it's playing at the Nightlight Theater, which is a great independent art house theater in Akron. So definitely check it out, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Look forward to more reviews very soon. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.